Okay, so the realest will start with the realest. This took me ages to come up with this intro in it, so I'm gonna do it for you guys. And it goes, let's count down. So we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Covchatter, a place where we talk about things that really matters. You're already locked in, so let's get this shit popping. So we're finally here, guys. T has made it. Tea Time TV has made it, and now you're locked into Covchatter. And it's been a roller coaster of a ride. I mean, like, being in quarantine, everything that's happened with coronavirus, it's been like a roller coaster of like emotions and feelings and thoughts and stuff. So, but I've made it here now anyway. I mean, at the start of quarantine, I was like so gassed. I was like, yeah, I don't know why everyone's sad about this. Like, everyone can stay in their yard, don't have to do nothing, you know what I mean? So I thought, like, let's take advantage of it. But, you know, then it kind of died down a bit, and then, you know, then what was there to do? That's getting boring. So me and my family, we started going to like a field and training together, doing some workouts, because, you know, we gotta get that summer body. Get some body. Jokes, chill. But yeah, so it's been mad. It's been good. It's been mad, but now I'm here. I've made it anyways for this video. And yeah, we're about to get it poppin'. I'm doing this video for y'all is basically just a get to know me, so you guys can understand what kind of person I am, if I'm your type of bitch, if I'm not, all of that, what Covchatter is, what it's come from, what I want it to be in the future, da-di-da-di-da. So it's like a little pre. So to tell you the truth, guys, I've recorded this video, no word of lie, I've recorded this video about 4 or 5 times, and just really like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to say, what I'm supposed to do, and you know, and then I just, you know what, the past few weeks I've been thinking, you know what, like, why am I stressing so much about like how I'm gonna look or how I'm gonna come across? Like, I'm telling you guys, yeah, I've sat and done my makeup, full face of makeup, put the lights in my room, put the background like this and like that, and do you know what, I just kept looking at the videos and it just wasn't like clicking. So I thought, you know what, let me come on here, my authentic self. You see the brown,
oh, Miss
you know
Chocolate.
You see the
look
chocolate.
what you're doing.
Just got a pair of eyelashes on, got the braids in my head top, and we're just gonna go like that, because how can I expect, yeah, people to think that I'm gonna be the realest with them when I'm trying to like cover the realest, you know what I mean? That's how I feel when I wear makeup. I feel like I'm not being my true self because I'm hiding behind makeup. But don't get it twisted, I love wearing makeup, I love going out, I love being dolled up and stuff, but to come on things like this, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is me, this is how I was born, like, this is my nose, these are my lips, you know what I mean? Like, so what, if you got something to say, then don't say it, because don't nobody give no fucks around here, alright?
Bye, Felicia.
So a little background story for you guys. Obviously, as I said in the previous one, I used to be quite athletic. I used to be quite active when I was younger. Still am now, but not as well. And reason being is because in my life I've had 2 knee operations. That's on both my legs. So they were talking about on my right side and my left side. My first knee operation was because I used to play rugby. You know what I'm saying? I used to run up on bitches and you know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, so I bust out this knee. I had an operation when I was about, I was still in school, so I must have been about 15. Had a leg operation, pulled bare ligaments and that. I don't know what the names are, but yeah. And then I kind of slacked off, like, doing what I was doing and stuff, but then slowly, gradually got back into it. And then I got into cheerleading, and oh guys, you don't even want to know what happened. Like, you don't even want to know. I was doing a round off backs for me, and boom, I landed, and I can't even think about it. But yeah, bust up this knee anyway. So I had that last operation. That was when I think I was 20. Yeah, I just turned 20 when I had that operation.
Okay, so this picture was literally taken seconds after I'd had my operation. I was high as shit, but I still had to keep that finger for them hating ass hoes in the back. You heard? This was the day I got my bandages taken off, and I'm telling you, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. By the way, I wasn't meant to have this many scars, but the doctors forgot to tell me that. When I discovered this bruise, boy, I was shook.
And during that time, I think it was when, obviously back in 2018, was when somebody that I knew passed away. And you know what, being in an operation, and you know, I was bedbound for like 9 months, so within that time I was literally like, I couldn't stop thinking about that person. It wasn't even like I had like a really close relationship with the person, but I knew him, you know, for now, like I knew AP. Everybody knew AP. He's like the hood celeb. And when obviously that happened and I had my operation and stuff, I was literally bedbound. I couldn't think of anything else. That's all I could deep every day. Like, somebody that I knew, somebody's life has been taken, somebody that I knew, somebody that I know that I used to see walking on the street and stuff. And I know it sounds like a bit shallow or whatever, but I've never experienced it before. I never experienced losing somebody that I've known, and it really put me into like a state of like shock. And to be fair, from them times there, I was thinking like, what can I do to prevent these things from happening? I do to, you know, like, I don't know, just change it. Because the way I'm telling you, yeah, the way I was feeling, and it wasn't just me, and like I said, I wasn't close like that with Fidel, but for me, I took it really hard, and it was just scary to me to think that I can't believe I'm never going to see this person again. And I was in a really bad place. Like, when I used to see people laughing and smiling on the street, I used to think, even though I was the one going through it and they wasn't, I was literally used to sit there and think, why the fuck are you smiling? Like, what have you got to smile about in your day? Somebody's life has just been taken. Do you understand? Like, and that was my mentality then. And from then I knew that I wanted to do something like this, just basically to be able to put people's stories across. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I deep it and I think, how could somebody take somebody's life like that? Somebody that had so much stuff going for them, that, like, you know, wasn't just a menace to society and just didn't give a fuck about this and that. He had his shit going, do you know what I mean? Shout out Money Moves all the way. But yeah, so that really flipped off what I wanted to do from there. You know, like when you're around certain people and you don't have that motivation or that support, and they're not telling you, or they're not motivating you to go out there and push yourself and do this and be successful. Obviously then I was in like some dumbass little relationship, which was just, let me just skip this real quick, guys. Like, mentally it did really get to me. But obviously I'll just say, if I was to give advice to people, if you've got people around you, yeah, that are not doing those things for you, if they're not helping you be a better person and not letting you reach your full potential, then girl or boys, you need to say bye. You understand? Like, they are not helping you, they're bringing you down. And I didn't realize that for a long time, and till I come out of that space. But I'm here now and I'm back like I never left. Baddest bitch in the ends. No, I'm joking, I'm not the baddest bitch in the ends, but let a nigga try me and I'ma get it home looking low. But yeah, obviously Coventry is my hometown. I was born and bred in Coventry. Richard Lee was the primary school that I went to, so shout out Richard Lee. That was sick. Litty. Went to Bars Hill Secondary School, which was a good secondary school, I can't lie, I give it the props. And yeah, that's really all the little facts that I've got for you guys.
Swiftly moving forward.
Quite a big family, so there's 9 siblings all together. And obviously my older sisters have got their own kids, so obviously I was an auntie before, you know, like I was even born, basically born auntie. Yeah, we're quite a tight-knit family. I love my family. We're there for each other, we always got each other's backs, and they ain't nobody that compare, you know what I'm saying? It's always family over whoever. Don't care who you are, don't care what kind of relationship me and you've had. If it's family, then what can I say? It's family. There's no other way to put it. But yeah, and let's get on with the next clip. The main reason I'm doing this, I was fucked up in 2 minds, like not even in 2 minds, 10 different minds, and I didn't know really what I wanted to do. I knew I always wanted to do something that would make a big change. Like, you know how you obviously people, a lot of people in this world, yeah, over half of the people in this planet do not think that they will ever get out of, like, say, the city that they live in, or ever get out of, you know, like the, what's it called?
The ghetto?
What's the thing called, man?
The ghetto?
Like, you know, the pattern
right.
of, like, getting the same jobs, being on a low wage, and all of them things there. But you see, me and mine, yeah, I know I was put on this earth to do big things, you feel me? And I didn't know what it was going to be. Obviously, when I was younger, I was a dancer, you feel me? Like, I was a dancer, I did loads of sports, athletics, you name it, I did it, innit? And as I got older, I wanted to start to do stuff with, like with younger kids, and making sure that they're Gucci, because not everyone's given the same opportunities in life, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to be able to cater to those. If I'm able to do that, and whatever way I can implement my skills and my knowledge and experience, then that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, at uni I study childhood and youth educational studies, that's at Coventry uni, so I obviously stayed in the hometown, you feel me? Yeah, I enjoy the course. It's something that I wanted to do for a long time. When I got on the course, you know, when you start uni and you're like, oh shit, like, I don't know if I'm gonna like the course, I might have to transfer over, I might have to do this. It was bang on, it was something that I wanted to do. I liked the lecturers, like, yeah, it was good. So I'm happy with that. I am 21 years of age. My birthday is on the 23rd of October, so that means I am a Scorpio. Stay away from me, get me. So what I really want Covchatter to be is a platform and a talk show that will allow me to be able to connect with people that I might not connect with on a regular basis, or people that have come from a different lifestyle to me, or the same lifestyle but had different experiences. So we're talking about, like, people that have been born in like working class families, middle class families, and the different stuff that they've experienced in their life, stuff that they've had to go through, and yeah, like, how different it is. And I just really want to put it across and show people, like, sometimes where people have come from and why they've done certain things, like, because I feel like people really do have a perception, yeah, of, like, say, the youth, or let me put it like, say, black youth, let me put it like that, and it's really negative. Every time I see something about a black boy or a young black male or black female, whatever, it's always negative. You understand? Like, it's not put in a good light. And I feel like that's why I want to do this as well, because I want to be able to be almost like a role model. I mean, I've got younger siblings, so I've always had to be like a kind of role model to them. I always have to, you know, like, watch what I'm putting on Instagram, watch what I'm saying in my stories and all of that shit, like, and how I conduct myself, how I dress, because I don't want my little sisters growing up to be like no kind of jazz on the street, you know what I mean, or going to do this and this for this man, or I want them to be on their shit, bad, successful, independent women, and I'm gonna set the pace for them if I can, like, and obviously I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, but I'm gonna try for them. As long as you try, what else can you expect? In this day and age, there's not a lot for us to, like, be inspired from. There's not a lot.
Stupid bitch, are you dumb dumb stupid?
There's not a lot that we can be. You know what I'm trying to say. Fuck that. I ain't even gonna say that. Fuck that. I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. And I feel like, you see, like, even regular stuff, like, let me give you an example. So say I'm a young black female, yeah, in this day and age, in the young generation, say my sister's age, let's say 15, 14, and you see, like, when I watch, like, TV shows, like, let's say Love Island or Big Brother or any of them little TV shows there, yeah, how many times, yeah, do you see a black girl in one of those shows? How many times do you see a black girl win one of those, or a black male win one of those shows? Okay, so that's just one example, you feel me? And obviously the reason I use that Love Island as an example is because these are the things that the younger generation watch. These are the things that they sit and and they look up to these people, they follow them on Instagram, they do this and do that. But for them, I just feel like they're not, there's no, like, you don't see it. It's not a regular thing for us. Like, it's like, oh, okay, there'll be 1 out of 10 that are black, 1 out of 10. And it's not like, it will put it in your head that we're somehow different. Like, why is there 9 white people and 1 black person? Like, are we not good enough? Are we not able to go that far? Are we not able to do that? Do people not want us to be their brand? Do people not want us to, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, and I feel like for me, yeah, obviously I'm black, like I'm 3/4 black in it. So my mum's from Jamaica, she's mixed race. My dad's from St. Vincent. Yeah, and he's like just a bit darker than me. But yeah, a lot of people, like when I was growing up, obviously now I've got a bit of a tan in that, but when I was growing up, people used to see me as like mixed race, you know, like half black and half white. And you know, being like I'm of a mixed heritage and stuff, yeah, sometimes you don't know where to fit in. Like sometimes it's like black people be like, nah, you're not black, and then obviously white people are like, you're not white. Like, so it's a bit hard, like you're just stuck in the middle somewhere. Like, okay, but I'm black anyway. Like, you see when I put it on the finger, I put black British, you understand? Like, so like I roll with it. But talking about black, like going off like the protests and stuff that has been going on now with the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff, I think it's so important for people to get involved, so important for people to be able to use their voices and spread knowledge and spread messages and inspire. That's what I'm saying, it's really inspired black people. And for us to, like when I went to the protest in Coventry, yeah, held by my good friend Chad, like he ran that shit good, I'm telling you now. And when I was there, honestly, I felt like, oh my god, like I wanted to cry about like of how many people came and how many people came to support the movement. And I was thinking, raw, this is Coventry, this is my ends. Like I was so proud, and I am still proud of everything that happened. And it was a really good event, and obviously we just need to keep pushing and keep, you know, trying to come with these changes and making different legislations that can help us in the future and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like Black Lives Matter. I can't even remember what I was talking about, but Black Lives fucking matter, yeah? Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! But yeah, man, I really want to be able to get people there that you know, want to make a difference as well, people that want to put their stories across, and yeah, just so people can really get an insight of what people have come from, of people's stories and experiences and knowledge and skills and all of that, all of them good attributes. Like, so yeah, if you guys do want to get involved, or if anyone wants to be on one of my episodes, then please get in touch with me. I'm not as scary as I look. And the only reason I say that is because I've been told that, you know, like, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well. You know, like being in school and that, people be like, oh, when they meet you and that, they'll be like, oh, hold on, let me just do an example. They'll be like, oh, you're actually nice, you know. I'd be like, what do you mean? They'll be like, do you know what, when I first met you, or when I first saw you, I thought you was going to be a bitch.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I mean, I can be a bitch when it's time to be a bitch, but I'm a nice person, you know. I don't know why people find me fucking scary. I'm not scary. Like, I don't know. I think sometimes that's what it is, actually. My confidence, like, intimidates people. You know, they told me that in school, you know. Like, deep it, guys. They told me that my confidence intimidates people. So what do you want me to do? Should I hide? Should I stay in a shell so I don't make people feel like I'm like stepping on eggshells? Like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm not on that. But I'm just here to do me anyway. But don't let people tell you what you are. Don't let people tell you what you're gonna be. Be you, do you. You know what I mean? What can anybody do? That's what I always say all the time. What can you do better than being yourself? Don't do it for the clout. Don't do it for the socials. Do it for yourself. Like, what the fuck anyone want to be somebody else? Why would you like to pretend to be somebody else? Like, that is just dead to me. I'm sorry, that is dead. Look at my juice. That's a smoothie, but yeah, man, fuck that. Yeah, so Covchatter, sorry, I came off topic. So Covchatter, I want it to be a place where like we have debates on controversy, that's what I was going to say, controversial topics, and you know, discussions, and give advice to people. So I want people to be able to like write into us and say like, oh, this has happened, what can I do, and we will say da 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 da. And also things that, you know, or every like all the lives that have been taken on our streets, everyone that's been a victim of anything on our streets, I want to be able to come up with solutions. I don't just want to be able to say what the problem is and say yeah da 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 da. I want us to like to be able to come up with things and, you know, like get it cracking and actually make a difference. I really want to be able to make a change if I can, and we will. I'm speaking it into existence. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You know what, guys? Why I wanted to do this with you, I'm so sorry, I'm literally like so hot, the window's wide open, it's fucking hot. But why I wanted to do this as well, yeah, is because I feel like when I was younger, I didn't have to worry about social media and what people look like and how you dress and what, like, I did not have to worry about that shit. And when I hear my sisters and that talking about it, and like, oh, look at this girl, look at her body, it looks like this, or da 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 da, I literally sit there and think, why are you stressing about that? You're a little girl, like, you guys are still young, like, you've got so much life to live. You're not even at your full potential. You're not even grown yet. You know what I mean? You're not even 16. Not even saying 16 is that when you grow, it's like you're 18. But I feel like this society, yeah, social media has made people think like, it's made people think like that. Like, if you don't have this is closed, then you're a bum. Or if you don't fit in with these groups of people, then you're, you know what I mean, you're not on that level or not on that wave. And that's what I want to fucking deflect off. Like, be your own person. It's better to be unique, yeah, and to not be like anybody, rather than copy what everybody else does and follow all the trends, you know what I mean? And obviously, yeah, it's good to, you know, to get the little whatever 1, 2 in there, but don't do it. Like, that's what I really want to stop. Like, I really want to be able to show people, like, to be your own authentic selves. You feel me? Don't fake it until you make it. Just be you, okay? Come again, because obviously I just recorded this clip, but boom. The Secret, the book The Secret, guys. I'm not saying just that book, there's loads, but read upon like stuff of law of attraction if you're interested in that. It's like stuff to do with like the universe and how you attract things that you want into your life. My cousin taught me about it, and then I started trying to bring people in. But yeah, it really helps, it really works. And I feel like a lot of things in life, yeah, what you feel limited to is your mind telling you. Like, so if you, I feel like, for example, if you keep telling yourself, I can't do this and I can't do that and da 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 da, you're not gonna push yourself to your full potential. Do you understand? Like, you never are. Of course, if you don't believe, if you're not your #1 believer, or if you don't believe you're gonna do something, of course you're not gonna be able to do it. But yeah, man, that helped me a lot. So have a look at the law of attraction. Guess what, though? If you can guess what, I'll give you a prize in it. If you can guess what it is now. Okay, cool. Let me just tell you, it's the end of the video. Guess what? You're at the end of the video. You made it. If you've watched this whole thing, then I really do appreciate you and your time. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I've given you the realest of what I could possibly have given you guys. If you have any advice for me or any tips, then please let me know. Don't hesitate to comment or like. And I really need you guys to help me share this, share Covchatter, get the word out there. I would be most grateful for you, but you can get out of here, man. You can get out of here now. Thanks for locking in, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace and love always, guys.